What's going on, everybody? And it is about time that the GT Jump line finally has a good shoe, and we're going to be reviewing today the GT Jump 2s.
I can't take no loss. I don't even know what it costs. I hit the ground then it go off. Yeah, hit the ground then it go off. Yeah, I can't take no loss. I don't even know what it costs. Yeah, I hit the ground then it go off. Yeah, hit the ground then it go off. Yeah.
So really quick, I got some news for you guys. Unfortunately, you guys won't be seeing any of my basketball B shots because my SD card wanted to play around with me and not let me upload it into my PC. You guys are going to be able to see screenshots, videos of the B shot shoes, but not of me on the court. So I kind of hate that. I like doing that because that kind of separates my channel from others, and I kind of give you guys what it looks like on foot, the movements and stuff like that. But unfortunately, I won't be able to do that. Starting off talking about the sizing and the price. Sizing, I can recommend you guys go your true to size. If you want a little bit of extra toe room, or if you're a wide footer, I would tell you guys to go up half a size. This shoe is built more for standard foot type of people like myself. So like I said, if you're a wide footer, go up half a size, and if you want a little bit of extra toe room, go up half. Just because my true to size, my toe is like right here on the toe box. But yeah, if you guys want half a size up for toe room space, or half a size if you're a wide footer. The pricing for the GT Jump 2 is going to be $180, which I think is the same price as the first one. Moving on to the style, I'm going to give these an 8 out of 10. I really like the simplicity of the colorway they decided to go with, as well as the design pattern. The design pattern to me looks like what the first one should have looked, in like a futuristic but yet modern type of shoe. The first one, I hated the design. The color patterns were just pretty bad. But these, like I said, if you guys are looking at it, it just looks like very chic, very cool, like a souped up Air Max, but for basketball. So I really like the design pattern of it. The materials here is like a mesh woven material, so they feel pretty good, as well as there's like cool little airbags here. And I forgot the name of this material, but it's a certain material that's here that feels pretty nice. So like I said, I like the design pattern of the shoe. The colorway is pretty solid as well. The materials don't feel that bad. Now I will tell you guys, it does feel kind of stiff once you first put your foot in it, but regardless of that, the materials still feel good, and the styling of it, I think, looks pretty creative. Up next, we have my favorite category, which is the cushion. And I cannot lie to y'all, man, I cannot believe I gave it this rank. These are going to get a 9.5 out of 10. Yes, y'all heard me right, a 9.5 out of 10. If you guys watched my first GT Jump, I thought that cushion pattern sucked, or that cushion setup sucked. I thought it was trash. I thought they put the airbags in the wrong spot, but let me tell y'all this. The best part about the cushion setup in this shoe isn't the Nike React that's in the back of the heel. It's added for impact force protection. It is, I don't know if you guys can see that, it is these two Zoom airbags that are in the forefoot where the balls of your feet are, where they should have been in the first place. I'm telling y'all right now, look at me, I'm telling y'all. The spring you get with these shoes while running and jumping just off of this area here is crazy. You get, I would say, probably like 2 to 4 inches added to your vertical while running in these shoes. Well, not obviously not running, but while jumping in these shoes, you get like a 2 to 4 inch vertical. I promise y'all, I'm not capping. The spring you get from these is crazy. So while you're running, you get a little added boost on the brake. And then when you're jumping in the air, like most of us, you jump off the balls of your feet, you're gonna feel that in this shoe. These might be the cheat code. I was wondering why Jokic was looking a little bit more spring in the playoffs. I'm just saying. I really like what Nike did with the cushion setup because it feels like a counterbalance to each other, but it feels very good together. Like in the forefoot, you got the Zoom airbags that's gonna give you the spring, jumping in the air, and the spring running on the fast brake. While upon landing, you guys are gonna get the nice soft Nike React foam that's gonna give you the impact force protection that you need. This shoe feels like a jumper shoe. So anybody that's a dunker, slasher, you always find yourself jumping and running in the air, these are going to be the shoes for y'all. I'm telling y'all, these are so much better than the GT Jump ones, and I stress that enough. So they did a great job in the cushion setup. Also, I forgot to mention, this shoe is a lightweight shoe. Besides how it looks and how you think it might be, it is a lightweight shoe. It's not too light, but at the same time, it's not too heavy. Up next, we have the support, and I'm going to give these a 9 out of 10. Inside the shoe, you guys are going to get a real good amount of padding on the ankle bone and Achilles heel. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it feels really nice and comfortable. Inside the tongue, there's no padding. It's just a whole mesh material. But where you guys are going to get the strong suit of this shoe is around the ankle support. I'm telling y'all, when you tie this shoe to the tightest, you can tie it so tight to where you're gonna have to untighten it just because it was too tight. The security, you're not gonna be able to twist your ankle as easily, and if you do tweak it, it's not gonna keep you out that long. You might be out like a few days instead of like a week and 2. So yes, the security inside this shoe feels really good. I felt confident doing Euro steps, spins, running a straight line, lateral movement. It felt really good inside this shoe. It did a really good job. It's just like the first ones too. The first ones had really good support. Last on the list, we had the traction. I'm gonna give these a 7.5 out of 10. Now, the GT Jump line is known for not having the best traction. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. You're not gonna hear any type of squeaking. It is gonna fight off some dust, and it is going to hold up. So it's one of those shoes that's going to hold up laterally, make you make those quick cuts and stuff like that. But it's nothing like super crazy, you know what I mean? It's not going to give you the craziest type of grip, but it's going to give you okayest. The traction pattern on the GT Jump 2 is herringbone, and the traction outsole is going to be translucent. And y'all already know how I feel about that translucent outsoles. And I got to say, this one isn't too bad, because when you guys take it out of the box, it is going to feel sticky. It felt like that towards my tile floor, and also when I took it upon the court. Now, I would not tell you guys or recommend that y'all take this outside just because it's a $180 shoe. It's translucent, so yeah, don't do that. But if you guys had nothing else in your arsenal, if you want to go hoop after work or something like that, and you got nothing else in your car, you could take it out there because the traction pattern is going to take a long time to deteriorate, or at least, disappear off of asphalt. Ending it off with the ranking of the GT Jump 2s, and I cannot believe I'm saying this, but I can. I'm going to give these an A rank. These shoes are really, really, really good, and they surpassed the first ones like crazy. The first one sucked. The style, I love the style in the GT Jump 2s versus the ones. I think the ones have some ugly, wonky colorways and design. The cushion kills it. The airbags that they put inside the forefoot, when I was telling y'all that gives you that spring off of the air while you're running and jumping, y'all are gonna feel that like crazy, because the first set of airbags they put in the first one in the back of the foot, and nobody really runs and jumps off the back of their foot, they jump off the front of their feet. So them replacing the Zoom airbags in this shoe made a huge difference inside of it. Also, both shoes have the Nike React foam, but these just feel so much better in the heel because you get that spring up and you get a really good impact force protection upon landing. So y'all did a great job in the cushion setup. Support is equally the same. Both can get really tight around your ankle. Both had good security. Traction is equally the same. Like I said before, traction is not the biggest concept inside the GT Jump 2s, and I want you guys to know that. So if you guys are interested in this shoe, this is for like runners and jumpers and stuff like that. If you're like more of a traction type of person, you're not really gonna like this shoe. But if you kind of don't mind it to not be too good and not be bad at all, and I can tell you guys, you could go for this shoe. Ending it off, I wouldn't even make a comparison videos to these two. The GT Jump 2 is way better than the GT Jump 1. And I'm gonna say it again, because there's some other people out there that was arguing with me. The GT Jump 1 was really like that. It was really him. No, it wasn't. The GT Jump 2 kills the GT Jump 1 any day, 7 days of the week, 8 days of the week. It's so much better than the GT Jump 1s. But I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. I really appreciate y'all for always tuning in, liking, subscribing, commenting. If you guys are in the community doing my voting polls, I really appreciate y'all, man. I would not be able to be here without y'all. So thank y'all very, very much. I'm gonna have Chauncey send us out, and I'm gonna see y'all on the next one.
Got anything you wanna add to it, Chauncey?
What? That's your end intro?
Yeah, just the end intro.
Thank you for guys watching today's video. See you next in today's video. Bye.